Okay, so today I am going to scrapbook a couple of photos from when we went to Disneyland. Um, I was so excited because I got to take a picture with Chewbacca, my favorite Star Wars character. My kids were making fun of me because I was acting like I was all starstruck, and I couldn't believe how huge he is, or how huge the guy was in his costume. So, um, so I had these two photos, and we also got to take a picture with Darth Vader. And um, so I knew I wanted my pictures a certain way, so I cropped them to kind of get out the excess in the picture, and then I taped them in the back to where how I want them connected onto the paper. I usually scrapbook in odd numbers, so I got gray as my background. It's just so safe to save time. I went ahead and did some things in advance. So I aged my paper with some black ink just all the way around the sides. I have this paper that I got from scrapbook.com, and I really liked it. So I want that to be my main pattern, my main paper. And then I got this one, so that's 3, 4, and then 5. So those are my 5 pattern papers that I'm going to use. And then I have this neat die cut that I got at scrapbook.com. And I can't remember what vendor I got it from, but it came with a little world, but I didn't really like that. I like more the glitter. I don't know if you can see the glitter or not, but I like just the glitter, just like the title has the glitter. And it had some red steam. Didn't want that either. I just thought it looked good just the way it was. So I'm going to use this as well. Now, I'm not a fan of using all pattern paper, but I figured, what am I saving it for? I'm not, I don't do a whole lot of Star Wars stuff, so I decided I'm going to use all of it, but I don't know, to me it just seemed too boring or too plain, so I went ahead and I mixed up some paintable texture paste. I put some here in my bowl, which this is just like a bowl that I use for crafting. And I put some yellow, let me see, bright yellow acrylic paint and mixed it in and got this color. And I got the color from the yellow stars. I thought that was one of the I don't know, nicer colors I wanted to pop out. So I did that, and I used the stars there, and I just kind of put it a couple of places. I was only going to put in 3 places, but I had some extra and I didn't want to waste it. It's really neat to use just to add a little bit dimension, but do know that the thicker you make it, the longer it takes to dry. I dried mine with a blow dryer, or one of those little craft blow dryers. This is Heated Craft Tool. And so, I don't know, it took a couple of minutes, and you'll see your paper starts to warp a little bit, but that's okay. And you want it so, at the touch, it's not going to, get on your hands. It only takes I don't know, a couple of minutes or so. And these are really easy to clean. So when you're done making your scrapbook layout, you can just, I don't know, some warm water. And maybe, if it starts to stick on, then you can put a little bit of dish soap. But you really, I think, for me, warm water is enough to get it. As long as you do it the same night, don't let it dry. Otherwise, it gets a little bit harder to take off. So I did that. Now, this paper, I don't know if you can see, it's really silky. So it's not taking my Tombow adhesive. So I'm having to use this tape adhesive. So let me show you. Let me finish this up here. Get that out of the way. I've already taken off the tape in the back, so I don't know, you can kind of see the adhesive, right? And I'm gonna place them where I want them to be, and I think I want, and I am not a stickler for, you know, things having to be perfect, like all lined up, and some people are really like that. I'm not that person. Actually, I think to me, in a lot of ways, it looks better when it's not perfect. But so I'm going to have the papers right next to each other. And so you can see the the texture. And you know what, now that I look at it, I think I want to throw some more something on it. And so I'm going to do some Heidi Swap Spritz. And I think this is called Butter. To me, it just adds, I don't know, a little something. And you can either spray it, and it gives it a different look. What I like to do is just put just a couple, you know, just hit the sides like that. And it will, you know, it kind of adds a little, to me it adds a little something. See how it just, I don't know. And if you can get some on your cardstock too, it might be covered, but there you go. See, that look cute? To me, it looks so much better. Okay, let me get my blow dryer again, and let's dry it up. And this dries really quick, so you don't have to worry about anything. So while I'm doing that, let me tell you about this little craft mat under here. You know, if you just need something really quick, and you don't want to mess up your regular mat that you use, which are, you know, look at me, I got stuff on there. You don't want to mess up your regular area where you scrapbook. You get one of these little mats. I don't even know how much it cost, but I know you can get it like at, I know definitely scrapbook.com, but I'm sure you can get it at like Hobby Lobby or something. I don't remember where I got mine. I must have got mine at a Scrapbook Expo. Seems to be where I get all, that, or scrapbook.com. That seems to be where I get the majority of my stuff. Okay, see, already dry. And we're done. Okay, now I'm going to remove this mat. Now this mat, you can easily just get a rag or a baby wipe, and it'll come right off. Okay, and let me do that just right here because I see that I got a little bit on my mat. There we go. See, it cleans right off. Love to have the baby wipes around. All right, so there's that. See, this smooth paper does not like adhesive. I don't know, but it took to the other ones. Okay, so then I have my pictures. I also have this journaling, and since this is going to be, let's see, where am I going to have this? You know, this really needs to have a some journaling. My friend Jeannie always reminds me that it's my kids are going to want to see my handwriting. So I need to make sure, even though I hate my handwriting, I think it's so ugly. I know some people like to type and stuff, but try and use your handwriting as much as possible, because really later on that's what your kids are going to be looking for. Later on, you know, when we're gone, that's what they're going to want to see is your handwriting. Now, for me, I very rarely put adhesive everywhere on my pictures, just because I might want to tuck things in. So I usually it's just like the middle. And I'm going to put this off to the side. And I got this love card because I love these photos. Okay. And there's that. Okay. And then let me put down my... This I had to put with that some more of that tape. And I'm going to put that down right there. Already looking cute. I just noticed too, all that work, all that beautiful stuff we did got lost in there. But that's okay. We can see some of it popping out right there. I think I might even, I don't know if it's too late, but I might want to put some over here. I don't know. It's probably too late. But, okay, so there's that. And then now I just want to add some details to it. Let's see, I'm going to try another type of adhesive because this tape does not, this paper does not like my combo or the tape, really. What did I do? Which is, it's always a good idea to have a variety of different adhesives because you never know when you're going to need one. And of course, right now, I can't find one. But what I'm going to do is, let me see, I have some, I want, the yellow to pop out more. So, I think since some of that stuff got covered, maybe right there might be a good place to put this. So I'm using some glue dots, and I think I'm going to tuck it underneath my, and there's that. I also have some gold stars that I hole punched, and again I did them in odd numbers, so I have 5. Let me just place them down for right now to see where I want them to be. Nope, don't like that. Okay, those I like. Okay, I like that. Okay, so let me glue them down, and then that should be it. Now these I did not age because I wanted them to kind of stay the gold color, because otherwise the layout will start looking too, I don't know, too dark. And let's see here. I have nails now. They're cute for when I make my educational video, from my teacher videos, but they're terrible for scrapbooking. Okay, right there. This one. What did I say? Right there, right there. I'm trying to stay away from the pattern paper because it just doesn't like adhesive. I don't know what they expected us to do with this paper if we're not going to get to put anything on it. Let me see, this last one's bugging me. Where do I want to put it? Okay, right there. Okay, and then we are done. I think I might stick some glue dots there just to make sure it stays down. And then I'm going to do some journaling. I'm not going to put this down. Oh, I have this wonderful arrow. And I want it, my favorite was Chewbacca. So I want to emphasize that one. Because that's who I went gaga over, was Chewie. Okay, and it is done. I don't know what else I can do to it other than what it's done already. I'll probably put, I will journal it here, 2019. And then, that we got to see Chewbacca and Darth Vader. Thank you for watching.